here's all my settings. This is all the stuff that I've low-key just found to be the best shit. If you guys want to copy it, feel free. You can obviously take variations of it or do whatever you want, but just feel free to get whatever you'd like or inspiration, I suppose. Your dead zones can realistically be whatever you want. Like for your left stick minimum, it doesn't have to be 2 or 3 or 4. It could be literally whatever you want. It's just up to your stick drift. I recommend doing it as low as possible. I don't say 1, but I would say like 2. I'm out on 2-3. I'm probably gonna have to go up to 2-4 soon though, because my stick drift's getting bad. I've had my controller for like a month. But besides that, I'm on 0.95 on my sensitivity multiplier. After being on 1.55, I was on 1.5 and 1, but I lowered it when I upped my sense a bit. I'm on dynamic on a 0.95 to match it. Curve slope scale, and then I'm on dynamic, of course. It's just the best shit. You want to make sure that your FOV sensitivity scaling is off too and aiming. For movement, I have sprint assist on. My sprint assist delay is on 0. You want both of these things on for sure. Mental assist off. I have everything off, low, or just on tight. Pause on that. Crouch assist is off. Corner slicing is on. Corner slicing is actually, I find it fun. A lot of people say to turn it off, but I don't think it affects anything. It's low-key fun when you look around a corner and your fucking character starts turning and shit. Hybrid. I have automatic airborne mental off. Sprint restore on and slide maintain sprint both on. I think this changed from the last video. That was like one of the only changes. Well, there's a few, I'm not gonna lie, but it was one of the main ones. Movement settings, single tap run. I have ground mounted on, but I have auto door peek and everything else off. I've been messing with putting this off and on, but it just feels the best for movement because you can just fast mantle. Here's all of these settings. Just feel free to pause it at this point. 120 hertz I have on. My gamma's just on default 50. I just changed my monitor settings. My fidelity cast on 97. I have my on-demand texture streaming on minimal. That's just the best to run in terms of frames at the moment for console. My field of view is 105. I recommend anywhere from about 98 to about 112, 110. This is the best, all purposes included. FOV. I have affected and wide on. Everything else is kind of just default. Inverted flashbang I recommend. I mean, it's just, it makes your screen darker instead of lighter, so you don't get literally, your eyes don't get absolutely fucked by light. My game volume just depends on what I'm doing. I have this audio mix on headphones. I've been switching between headphones, sucker, punch, and low end. Yeah, headphone bass boost, but I've been sticking on headphones recently. This is just the best settings I've seen. I also have personalized on this. Like I bought the pack. I do recommend it, but I don't think it's entirely necessary. I don't recommend asymmetrical hearing composition unless you have like a super studio headset. You don't really need it. For reduced tinnitus sound, I have on, and then my hit marker preset is just on classic. I switch it around so I don't lose dopamine. Just, I don't know, time to time. This is the money though. It's the shit that everyone wants to see. These are my sound settings. They're updated. These are the absolute best sound settings I've found on console. I mean, there's probably other ones that are pretty good, but for me, these work. This is what I used to hear in matches for thousands of dollars, and I trust them. So if you guys want to use this, like I said, I generally recommend it. I don't really show them off much, but feel free to screenshot that and use it for the same other for the other side too. In my interface, I don't really change much. I have these two things on just to see what's going on with my shit. I have my color customization on. I use the second filter. I think my last video was on 80, 85 or something, but now I'm on a little bit lower. My eyes have been just, I'm getting old, man. Old man. You know, me and my 6 kids and shit. Soon to be 7. Anyway, safe area I have all the way down. My minimap shape I have on square. I know a lot of people put this on magnified. I personally like standard. Magnified just makes me tweak. I can't get used to it, and I CBA to try. So my player names are on abbreviated. You don't need the clan tag or the fucking emblem or whatever the prestige icon next to their name, especially when you're shooting against them. You just need to see who the fuck you're shooting against, call them out. So I have my crosshair on. I just switch between whatever color I'm feeling. Purple, white, like orange, red, orange, green, cyan. It's kind of just whatever. I would just say preference. Just do you. For this stuff, I have some things turned a little bit lower because you just don't need them all the way up. I just placebo things, I suppose, and then I have my dismemberment and gore effects off. I guess just besides that, I would just recommend going straight into your screen and video settings. I have an Elgato, so it's a bit different. But you guys should just be on what you can run. Like I would say, just go into 1080. Obviously, you wanna make sure you're on your absolute max. Like what you can do. I say to use 1080. Don't try 1440. It'll just take up too many frames. Besides that, make sure everything's all good here. ALLM you want on if you don't have an Elgato or anything plugged in. If you do, keep it on off. HDR, keep that on off, all this off. You want to put your RGB range on full, and then the money setting here is you want to go to your game presets in your save data and app settings, and you want to put your game presets on performance mode. If you do this, that's basically all you gotta do. Past that, there's not many other tweaks you can do, maybe disable Bluetooth or just little things, but it's basically the gist of everything in terms of frames and shit like that. I'll just pull up my classes real quick if anyone's curious, but feel free to screenshot this shit. A lot of stuff has updated. I was using balanced earlier, but low key, like, I just switched between balance and infiltrator. I really just have been. They're just both the best shit, so still the same aimies, and then I've been trying out the PP. It's pretty fun, so if anybody wants to try this, that's that.